It's been a fairly quiet first part of the transfer window for the Bears. There has been a few rumours, but one player the club are in the hunt for is midfielder Lyall Cameron. The midfielder's contract expires at the end of the season, and in today's video we're going to provide you with some big news and a major update. Not only that, but we will also go over all of the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Rangers content. Firstly though, former Rangers captain Barry Ferguson can see why the Union Bears took the stance they did by vacating Ibrox at 55 minutes on Sunday in a protest against the way the club is being run. Speaking on the Go Radio football show, the ex-Rangers midfielder said, "The way I looked at it, see if they wanted to walk out, then they can walk out. See if they want to stay and show their issues to the managerial team or the board, then that's fine. Some people didn't even go to the game. It's up to them, they are free to do what they want. Is it a good look? No, it's not. But I'm not going to criticize it. People pay their money, they are obviously concerned about the results. Certainly away from home, that is the problem. There is a lack of consistency in the Rangers' performances, and that has to change going forward." Questioned whether Clement will be able to continue as Rangers manager, Ferguson stated, "New CEO Patrick Stewart has said they are carrying out a review, which will last between 6 and 12 weeks. And that's right through the club. Things don't happen overnight, and he's just new into the job. He's come out and he's been straight, he's been forward, and I know at this moment in time he's working really hard behind the scenes to get to the root of some of the problems that are at the club. We just need to wait and see, because the concern is not the home form. They've shown against the fiercest rivals in terms of Celtic, and you look at the Tottenham performance, you look at away against Nice, Olympiacos, that's not been the issue. The issue is away domestically at places like Easter Road, Kilmarnock, Dens Park. That's the form that they need to sort out. That's your bread and butter, but it's clearly not been good enough. They need a couple of signings this month because there's been a few injuries. But even without the injuries, I think they would go and have to find whether that's a loan or whether it's a view to buy on a permanent basis. In the summer, they need to go do something to bring people in and strengthen the squad. In some huge Lyall Cameron to Rangers news, Dundee manager Tony Docherty has addressed speculation linking midfielder Lyall Cameron with a move to Rangers. Cameron is out of contract at Dens Park in the summer and is currently free to speak to any interested clubs about a potential switch. He has been offered a new deal to remain at Dundee beyond the 2024-25 campaign. However, Docherty concedes that the talented 22-year-old will likely move on after asking to explore options elsewhere. Rangers are one of the teams keeping tabs on Cameron's progress, which certainly doesn't surprise the Dundee boss. "Lyall Cameron has been fantastic for this football club," said Docherty during his press conference on Monday. "He has been absolutely brilliant, and you look at his numbers, he has really kicked on. I threw the gauntlet down to him, that with Luke McCowan going, that he could step up. He had done that and stepped up to the plate. It is no surprise when a player like that is out of contract, and there will be interest in him. It is purely speculation at the moment. We have a lot of players, 6 or 7, who are out of contract at the end of the season. We have identified as a club to offer contract extensions, and it is then their prerogative what they do with them. A couple have come back and said they will sign, and others are exploring their options. Lyall is in that category, it is the business we are in, and it doesn't surprise me that there is that amount of speculation about Lyall because he is an extremely talented young footballer. What are your thoughts on Cameron, and would he be a good signing for Rangers? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. In other news, Michael Stewart has called the timing of Rangers Philippe Clement backing into question. The club's new CEO, Patrick Stewart, addressed the club's dismal form this season following Rangers' latest draw on the road at Dundee last midweek. He delivered a vote of confidence in the Belgian on Saturday, with Rangers then taking care of St Johnstone in a 3-1 victory a day later. The win was overshadowed by a staged walkout by the Union Bears and other Rangers fans in protest about the running of the club. Speaking on the Premier Sports Scottish Football Social Club, Stewart was left baffled by the timing of the chief executive's statement. He said, "Why would Patrick Stewart release that statement before 3 home games and off the back of those poor performances?" Even in his statement, he talks about it being an unpopular and difficult decision. Surely you wait until after the Aberdeen game where you are thinking you've potentially got a win against St Johnstone and potentially a win against Aberdeen. You are not talking about 2 weeks' time, you are talking about 5 days. All of the sudden the perception is on the back of 2 wins and they might have signed someone in the window. It's all about positioning to send out the message at the right time. I just thought he was already doing something that he knew was going to be unpopular at the wrong time. Just wait 5 days. Ex-Gers defender Alan Hutton added, "He has obviously been told in the background, look, this is long term, it's not a short term fix." Patrick Stewart has said the cycle needs to change, and it's not a silver bullet of just getting rid of a manager, bringing someone else in, and everything is going to be hunky-dory. That's not how it works. I know it's results-driven business, and I know if it continues in this way, he will lose his job. It's not popular with some sections of the fans, but they need to stick with someone at some point. Do you think Patrick Stewart is correct in his assessment to keep the Belgian in charge of Rangers for the foreseeable future? Or has the mismanagement gone too far, and some real action is now to be expected from the CEO? Let us know your thoughts on this situation in the comments section below. Finally, Rangers make decision on accepting Cyril Dessers' offer. Rangers striker Cyril Dessers could be sacrificed this month amid interest from Serie A side Cagliari. The 30-year-old Belgian striker is wanted in Italy, where he was previously a success with Cremonese. Dessers has frustrated Rangers fans with his performances since heading to Ibrox in 2023, and sources say there is a real possibility he is sold before the 3rd February deadline. Moroccan striker Hamza Igaman, 22, is now the first-choice striker for Philippe Clement after his arrival in the summer window. That could leave Dessers free to complete a return to Italy this month after he slipped down the pecking order at Ibrox. He has made 31 appearances across all competitions this term, but has started just once since the start of December. The 30-year-old has hit 12 goals this term and has added 4 assists to that tally. Meanwhile, Igaman has scored 12 goals in 24 outings and has added 3 assists. Cyril Dessers is a man who splits the fan base. When he shows up, he's a top striker, but the chances he misses on a consistent basis is nothing other than frustrating for fans. The Nigerian international has scored some important goals during his time at Ibrox, but now with the rise of Hamza Igaman, is it time to move Dessers on? On the upside, moving the striker on frees up some space in the wage budget and allows Igaman and Danilo more frequent game time. However, the downside is losing Dessers shrinks an already depleted front line in terms of depth. In addition, over the past few weeks, reports indicate that Hamza Igaman is on the radar of a lot of top clubs, including Premier League strugglers Everton. Should the Merseyside club make a substantial bid for the Moroccan, due to our financial situation, we may have no choice but to accept, leaving just Danilo. Despite Dessers' lack of conviction and composure in front of goal, he has still been there for us at times when our other key players have gone missing. However, is this enough reasoning to keep such an inconsistent player at the club? Let us know your thoughts on this situation down in the comment section. But that is all we have time for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to join our fast-growing community of Rangers fans. Also, be sure to put your thoughts about today's topics in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.